Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Today is a very big day for me, so I'm getting going early. Let me introduce the gear. Lazarus, the Greek god of shaving. And if I put a crown on my face, I'm quite sure you would see the resemblance. Kind of pointed out to me by Robert. It's definitely not intentional. But in any case, Iris, I got this when it was made. Today I'm going to have the first shave with this. It's got a lovely fresh lemony scent to it. We'll maybe talk about the scent when we get going. The brush, Simpsons, this is an M6. It's been soaking in water here. A note on Badger brushes, they really don't need soaking. You just need to make sure that you get the brush wet all the way down to the core so that there isn't dry pieces that can get damaged when it shaves. Boar brushes, on the other hand, they require soaking. They're a lot like human hair. So on that, I haven't had a shower yet. I'm going to do that later this afternoon. So skin's dry, beard's dry, and we're going to make sure that the prep on that is correct. I have got an ingrown or pimple or something that was here. Skin still not healed, so I need to be careful of that. The razor, wolf blades, this beautiful puppy. We're going to have a shave with that before it gets shipped to its customer. On wolf blades, I'm quickly going to wash my face. Maybe just to wake up a bit as well. And get some water on the skin. So for those of you that's been following, Trevor and the Fox and Wolf has started the Wolf Clubs, of which I'm a member. And that is for folk that enjoys going to a barber shop to get a shave, that wants to get involved with wet shaving, but they're too scared. So you buy one of Trevor's razors. They are kept in the store. You would have seen it's in a nice glass box, all locked up. Everybody's got their own razor. You get a little coin with that. I've shown you guys the coin. And so the idea there is that you have got a custom razor. You can go into the shop. You can get a decent shave. You don't need to learn yourself. It takes all that fear out of straight razor shaving. And you get to get into the game by having your own razor. And so that's the whole concept behind it. So, Jacques, why are you a member? Well, I also enjoy going for a little bit of pampering every now and again. And my razor, I have at home. And so those of you that's interested in getting wet shaving, really liking Trevor's razors, want to make that investment, that is a brilliant way to get into wet shaving. So this soap loads really, really well. Once I've started using it, that initial scent has toned down a bit. It's still very good, very prominent, very lemony, and it's going to make a fantastic lather. I'm quite sure of that. So as I said, I've got a very important day in front of me. one that's going to define many things going forward. Thank you for wishing me well on that. Really appreciate it. So the skin is dry, I didn't have a shower, so the prep is going to be critical if I want to have a great shave. It needs to be well hydrated. And that's what we're going to work on. This brush sprays quite easy, it's not very dense. It's one of the brushes I really like and enjoy. And so we're going to continue to make a good lather there. And then we're going to get into the shave. I quickly want to talk about YouTube, the internet forums. With the assassination in the US, you would have seen people having all kinds of opinions. And the impact behind that for people that apparently doesn't know what empathy is and making violent things acceptable. So be careful what you say and what you do and how you handle things, how you carry yourself on YouTube videos, how you interact on internet forums. The culture has been, sitting behind the screen really saying just what you like in any shape or form without considering consequences. So consider that. Make sure you behave yourself in a way a gentleman should. And then life would be great. As I said, spending extra time making sure I've got a proper lather, nice and wet, shiny, hydrated, heavy, and then we're going to get into the shave. I think that's kind of good. Nice coating there, plenty of lather, soap, really nice. We are going into summer here. I've never been a guy for scents depending on the type of year. So, I use soaps all around. All year around, it really doesn't matter of the scent profile. But if you're into that, make sure you read the scent notes properly, understand what the scent is. If you're into having the right scent for the time of year. Fernando, great soap. I'm quite sure it's going to shave well. Once again, thank you for joining this channel, supporting me. So yeah, let's just get into the shave. I use the back of the spine to clear off the lather so you can see where your side is. I need to take some of this off. And I need to be careful of this spot on my jawline. Really nasty stuff. I think this is about 3 days beard growth. Guys, I really love how Trevor's razors just sit in the hand. It is absolutely beautiful, very well balanced. And that makes shaving just so much easier. Just really being careful around that spot. Smiling razors. You would know by now I really enjoy smiling razors. Easy to get into these hollows in your neck. Very easy to remove hairs. This edge ultra smooth. Nice and crisp. Eric, congratulations on your razor. It is an absolute beast. I've seen it. You're going to be very, very happy. And looking forward to you showcasing that razor when you've got the opportunity. Guys, so back to how you carry yourself on the internet, YouTube videos. Always be respectful. Always recognize that somebody will have a different view. Don't get aggressive. I also really don't think it's necessary to swear. Doesn't matter what kind of message you try to convey. It's definitely not going to get you extra viewers or subscribers. You know, don't knock people on the internet forums. I've got good experience with it. I have been banned many years ago because people don't like what I say. And I personally believe I've done nothing wrong. But either way, I mean, I'm back on those forums. People think they can block you and get rid of you. So Bladen Badger and some of the other websites, Dave, I am on your forums, guys. Have been for a long time. So if that's upsetting you, see if you can find me and take me off. Forums can be a very toxic place. You know, if you're not agreeing or in the same storyline as the regulars on there, then you're going to get some kickback. And it's silly. It's absolutely bloody silly. Also, for me, the negative of internet forums is it encourages you to buy new product. And there's nothing wrong with buying new products or razors or soaps or whatever. But if you're doing that because you think your next shave is going to be better, you're definitely missing the point. This channel has always been around education. so that you know what you should be getting, what works, and it's never been a sales platform. Jacques, but you've been pushing on punting wolf blades razors. Yeah, they are great razors, they're great value for money, and it's a good option if you're looking in the market for a razor. So, first pass, very good. Apologies for the bad light, as I said, still early in the morning. I need to get this out of the way so I can focus on the rest of the stuff I need to do. Very good, still plenty left. Thank you, Fernando. I really enjoy this soap. So let's take our time on the second pass and get a classic shave underway. And apologies, you're going to hear a vacuum cleaner in the background. It's the robot that's come into the room. Yeah, I've got a Dreamy. The L10S Ultra. That was careless shock. If you guys don't know the robots, maybe let me quickly show you. I hit the stop button. So there's Dreamy currently doing the carpet. They can vacuum and mop. I really enjoy it. It's taking household tasks, made them quite easy. So for those of you that doing your own household chores, that is a good investment. I would really recommend Dreamy. I've done a lot of research. The Mova is also very good. In fact, I think it's just a copy of the Dreamy. So things you want in a robot is LiDAR. It does a brilliant thing in mapping your house using LiDAR technology. And fully autonomous. It will go to its docking station, automatically empty the vacuum bag. It will add water to the water tank, mixing the detergent so you can do the mopping. Wash the mop pads, clean them, and every now and again you will just need to add new water, clean and replace the bag. And Bob's your uncle. It's got a nice scheduling program. So you can schedule which rooms to do when. And really effortless. This little bump I've nicked once or twice, so it's taking some time to heal. Yeah, I'm very happy with the shave. Once again, apologies for the vacuum noise. They're really customizable. You can set how strong the vacuuming it must be, if it must do the carpets first, so that you don't have a wet mop going over the carpets. You can set how aggressively it must vacuum and or mop. The cycles, it's got reminders for you to clean the sensors, when to change out the components and so forth. So, like any other machine, you have got consumables. Buying new vacuum bags. I empty mine a couple of times before I replace them. You don't need to, when they're full, throw them away. I think a lot of people do. So in that regards, there are some consumables you need to buy. Over time, those mop pads do wear out. So you need to replace them. So be aware that you have got some consumables. Okay, maybe just quickly, the underside. These are the rotating mop pads. They come off so you can wash them manually from time to time. They fit with magnets. This is the roller that does an excellent job with long hairs. A little wheel, it's got the sensors, full of sensors, so it won't go off stairs if you've got in your house, and the brush that directs all of the dirt and everything into the roller area. As simple as that. Also over time, I at least every second day manually wash the mop pads, make sure they're clean, just make sure they last a lot longer. Yeah, and that's about it. So very good shave. I just want to let this sit on my skin a bit. There's no sting, there's no burn. I just want my skin to absorb some of this goodness. We're gonna rinse that off. And then I'm going to use Hairy Eyes post shave. This one is a nice alcohol based, got a nice sting to it. And we're going to use that. And then I'm going to love and leave you guys. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Guys, be aware of what you do and say. Once it's out there on the internet, it's out there on the internet. Don't fall into the trap other people have fallen into. Always be respectful. It is just the right thing to do. Brush is nice and clean. I want to rinse my face. Put on my post shave and then we're out of here. and the way a shave should be. Also, for those of you in South Africa, it's part of the wolf clubs. If you've got a concern around long-term maintenance with your razor, no worries. I'm here to sort you out. I really like this old school scent. Very classical, very natural. This one also has got a little bit of sweetness to it. And just want to give that puppy a little bit of a spray. So thank you for joining me on this video. See you on the next one. Hopefully I've got some great news on the next shave or honing video. Cheers everyone.